Gate is rolling for race 1 with Girl in a Hurry, Future Secret, SOS Daydreamer, Burton Burt, Crowley Creek, All-American Dazzle, Impish Art, and George Down. A field of 8 behind the gate. Here they come. Here, off and racing in the middle of the track. Burton Bird is leaving out. Girl in a Hurry is in a hurry and along the inside. Up from the outside, now taking command. There goes Crowley Creek to the front end. Racing in second on the outside. Burton Bird. Girl in a Hurry goes to her break. Racing now in fourth. That is a Future Secret. Looking at it from fifth. As they go down the backstretch, All-American Dazzle past an opening quarter in 30 and 2. They race single file into that turn. Now racing in 6, Impish Art. The trotter goes to the outside. That is SOS Daydreamer from 7th, and your early trailer is George Down. Off the turn, they race for the half-mile station, and leading this field down the lane for the first time, that is Crowley Creek. Burton Bird is racing in the second. Girl in a Hurry has gone to the safety lane. Up on the outside, Future Secret now takes over second in 1:02 and 1 past the half. Racing and now in fourth, that is All-American Dazzle. SOS Daydreamer trotting fifth on the outside. Then comes Impish Art, George Down, and the trailer after that break is Girl in a Hurry down the backstretch. They race on for the 3/4 mile station and Crowley Creek with Mark Haig. They lead it by a length and a quarter. Up on the inside, Future Secret now second. Past 3/4 in 1:33 and 2. It's Crowley Creek. Future Secret is second on the outside. Waiting for racing room. On the inside is Burton Bird. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. And it's Crowley Creek out in front. Burton Bird in second now looks for racing room. And on the outside, here comes SOS Daydreamer. But Crowley Creek is strong in deep stretch. It's going to be Crowley Creek to win it. Finishing second was Burton Bird. SOS Daydreamer trots up to be third. Time for the mile, 2:04 and 1. Choir sign remains up. Please hold all tickets. Now parading is the unofficial winner of race number 1. That's number 5, Crowley Creek. A 7-year-old bay pacing mare by Island Fantasy from the Dreammaker Dam Dreamulator. Owned and trained by Colleen Clancy of St. John. Driven to victory this afternoon by Mark Haig. 5, Crowley Creek in 2:04 and 1. Recording her third victory of 2010. Condition pacers are now behind the gate for race 2 with Trust Me Lee, Drop the Charge, Expo's Dream, Longworth Legacy, Man in Pink, Wild Cherry, Materialism, and Wilson's Cam on the outside. A field of 8 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off on the inside. Trust Me Lee. In between horses, Expo's Dream are leaving out. On the outside, that is Longworth Legacy now racing in third. Fourth on the outside, that is Man in Pink. Looking at it from fifth, Drop the Charge. Then comes Wild Cherry, Materialism. And your early trailer is Wilson's Cam. They race down the backstretch for the opening quarter-mile mark with Steve Mahar and Trust Me Lee out in front by a length and 3/4. Race racing in second. Exposed Dream past an opening quarter of 30 1/5. Looking at it from third is Longworth Legacy. Man in Pink is on the move, now third on the outside. Racing in fifth on the outside, that's Wild Cherry. Then drop the charge in sixth. Wilson's Cam to the outside from seventh. And the new trailer is Materialism. Down the lane, they race on front of the stand for the first time. And Trust Me Lee leads this field on past the half in 1 minute 4/5. Man in Pink is improved to be second on the outside. Exposed Dream racing in third. Fourth on the outside, Wild Cherry battling out with the Longworth Legacy in fifth. Racing 6 on the outside, and now looking at going 3 wide, that is Wilson's Cam, followed by Drop the Charge and Materialism. Down the backstretch for the 3/4 they race, and Trust Me Lee still out in front, takes him on past 3/4 in 1:31 1. Man in Pink is right there by a half length in second. Looking in front from third is Exposed Dream and Wild Cherry in fourth. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Trust Me Lee on the inside. Man in Pink on the outside. They battle it out neck and neck down the stretch. Trust Me Lee, Man in Pink on the outside. It's going to be Man in Pink to win it. Trust Me Lee finishing second. It's tight for show between Wild Cherry and Exposed Dream. Time for the mile, 2:01 1. Returning to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner, race number 2, the Rito Carlton Invader Man in Pink. A 6-year-old bay pacing gelding by Camluck from the Son Sam Dam Cool Pink. Owned by Charles Oliver of St. John. Trained by Lucie Saint-Amour. Driven to victory this afternoon by Gordy Hennessy, 5. Man in Pink. Recording his first victory of 2010 this afternoon in 2:01 1. Claiming fillies and mares are behind the gate for race 3 with Fun on a Star, Emily J. Down, Camco Wynette, Nordic Fever, Lenore, Fernhill Treasure, and Satan's Little Number. A field of 7 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off and pacing in between horses, leaving out is Camco Wynette. Fun on a Star is racing in second. Third on the outside, Fernhill Treasure. Looking at it from fourth, that is Satan's Little Number, then Emily J. Down in fifth. Racing in sixth, Nordic Fever, and your early trailer is Lenore. They battle it on up front. The Trites boys are going neck and neck for the lead. On the inside, that is Camco Wynette. Fernhill Treasure second on the outside. Past an opening quarter of 29 4. Fun on a Star is racing in third. Satan's Little Number looking at it from fourth. Back 2.5 lengths to Emily J. Down in fifth. Then Nordic Fever and Lenore Can See Them All. They race off the turn down the lane in front of the stand for the first time. And things aren't settled yet. Up front it is still Camco Wynette with the lead. Fernhill Treasure right there in second. Past a half in 1 minute flat. Racing in third, Fun on a Star. Emily J. Down is now following that cover, fourth on the outside. Racing in fifth, Satan's Little Number. Then comes Nordic Fever and Lenore. There's action on the outside past the 5/8. There goes Emily J. Down, tipping 3 wide to challenge the leaders. But Camco Wynette still leads it by 3/4 of a length. Emily J. Down has improved to be second on the outside. In between horses, Fernhill Treasure in third. 3/4, 1:31 and 1. It's Emily J. Down on the outside. On the inside, Camco Wynette. They battle neck and neck round the turn. Fun on the Star racing in third. They pass the 7/8 off the turn and on down the stretch for home. Emily J. Down pokes a nose in front. Here comes Fun on the Star on the outside. Emily J. Down, Camco Wynette at the wire. It's going to be Emily J. Down by a whisker in the shadow of the wire. Gets up to win it. Time for the mile, 2:01. Returning now is the official winner of race number 3, number 2, Emily J. Down. A 5-year-old brown pacing mare by drop-off from the Tucson Hanover Dam Tucson Melody. Owned by Downey Stables of St. John, trained and driven to victory by Steve Mason. 2, Emily J. Down, her 3rd consecutive victory this afternoon in 2:01 flat. Gate is rolling for race 4 with Sweet Georgette, Quick a Minute, Mary Be Lucky, Belle of the Band, Franco Croupier, Julie Gilmore, and Comeback Charlie. A field of 7 behind the gate. Here they come. 1, Sweet Georgette, is off stride. They're off on the inside. Quick a Minute is leaving out for that early lead. Mary Be Lucky racing in 2nd. Franco Croupier 3rd on the outside. Then comes Belle of the Band round the turn. Racing in 4th. Driving in 5th as they make their way down the backstretch. That is Julie Gilmore. Then comes Comeback Charlie, and after the break, Sweet Georgette is the distant trailer. Inquiry sign is up. Please hold all tickets. Quick a Minute leads this field by 3 parts of a length past an opening quarter in 30 and 3. Racing in 2nd on the outside, Franco Croupier. Mary Be Lucky looking at it from 3rd. Driving in 4th is Belle of the Band. Racing in 5th, Julie Gilmore. Comeback Charlie goes to the outside from 7th. Then Sweet Georgette trails. They race down the lane in front of the stand for the first time, and they battle on neck and neck. Quick a Minute on the inside, Franco Croupier on the outside. Past a half in 1:01 flat. Racing in 3rd on the inside, Mary Be Lucky. On the outside in 4th, Mary Be Lucky. Then comes Julie Gilmore. Comeback Charlie in 6th, and Sweet Georgette trails this field. They race down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile station, and Quick a Minute tipping 3 wide from the back of the pack. Comeback Charlie is on the move. They race past 3/4 in 1:32 and 3, and Quick a Minute with Sam Hodgen has led every step of the way. Mary Be Lucky racing in 2nd, and on the outside, Comeback Charlie has improved to be 3rd. Racing in 4th, Julie Gilmore. They race off the turn now down the stretch for home, and Quick a Minute leads it by a length and 3/4. Mary Be Lucky and Comeback Charlie, but they're not going to catch Quick a Minute today. Quick a Minute wins it, finishing 2nd, Comeback Charlie, then Mary Be Lucky. Time for the mile, 2:02 and 2. Ladies and gentlemen, now returning is the unofficial winner of race number 4. That's number 2, Quick a Minute. 7-year-old bay pacing mare by Island Fantasy from the Big Towner Dam Good Morning America, owned by Charles Boland of Grand Bay Westfield, trained by Eric Wilson, driven to victory this afternoon by Sam Hodgen. 2, Quick a Minute in 2:02 and 2, your unofficial race winner. Gates in motion for race 5 with Twilight Charm, Basin View Brad. Front running, Bend Down. PH Catman, Jacob, and Dusty Lane, Oscar. A field of 7 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off from the outside. Jacob, as usual, is going to the lead. Racing in between horses. That's front running, and Twilight Charm now racing second on the inside. Front running now looking at it from third. Basin View Brad coming away in fourth. Then Dusty Lane Oscar. Racing in 6 is Bend Down, and your early trailer is PH Catman. We have a challenger on the outside, Jacob on the inside. Front running is on the move, now racing, now taking back. Past an opening quarter in 29 and 3. It's Jacob taking this field on into the turn for time 1. Racing in second, Twilight Charm. Front running is now back in third. Racing fourth on the outside. There goes Dusty Lane Oscar. Fifth on the outside, PH Catman. Followed down the lane in front of the stand. First time as they make their way on towards the half. It is Jacob out in front by a length and a quarter past a half in 1 minute. 2/5 racing in second on the outsides. Dusty Lane Oscar. Twilight Charm is right there in third. Fourth on the outside, PH Catman. Then front running, looking at it from fifth on the outside. Bend Down is on the move, and Basin View Brad is the trailer. Down the back stretch for the 3/4 they race, and Trite's going to work on Jacob. Now leading it by a length and a quarter. Racing in second, Dusty Lane Oscar. Twilight Charm on the move from third. 1:31 and 3 past the 3/4 mile mark, and Jacob leading it by a length. Racing in second and looking for racing room is Twilight Charm. On the outside, Dusty Lane Oscar. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Jacob takes the field on down the stretch. Here comes Twilight Charm to the outside, but Jacob is strong in deep stretch. It's Jacob to win it by a length and a half over Twilight Charm and Dusty Lane Oscar. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 2. Operating as the unofficial winner of race number 5, that's number 6, Jacob. An 8-year-old roan pacing gelding by Blissful Hall from the Log Dam Salt Shaker. Owned by Joanne Davies of St. John, Kim Beaton of Sydney, Nova Scotia. Trained by Chris Davies and driven to victory this afternoon by Todd Trites. Number 6, Jacob. His 5th victory of 2010 this afternoon in 2:01 and 2. Gate is rolling for race 6 with Star Collector, R.E.'s Andrew, Presidential Blues, E-Business, Windermere's Glory, SOS Pearl Vision, Golden Days, Freedom Isn't Free, and Dillinger's Lady. A field of 9 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off and pacing in between horses. Presidential Blues is going out for that early lead. Star Collector protects rail position, now racing in second. Racing in third on the inside as they make their way round the turn. That's R.E.'s Andrew. And now taking over a third spot and driving on. That's Freedom Isn't Free. Racing in fifth. That is E-Business, Windermere's Glory looking at it from 6. They race on past that opening quarter in 30 seconds flat as they race on into the turn for the first time. Looking at it from 7th. As they make their way round the turn is Dillinger's Lady, then SOS Pearl Vision, and Golden Days is your early trailer. They race off the turn and down the stretch in front of the stand for the first time, and Lonnie Stokes with Star Collector leads this field by a length and 3/4. R.E. Andrew racing in second, past a half in 101 flat. Driving in third, that's Presidential Blues. E-Business is now fourth on the outside. Looking at it from fifth is Freedom Isn't Free. Racing in sixth, Dillinger's Lady, then Windemere's Glory, and tipping 3 wide. There goes SOS Pearl Vision, and Golden Days is your trailer. Down the backstretch for the 3/4 they race, and Star Collector has opened up a lead of 4 lengths past the 3/4 in 1:31 and 3. It's Star Collector out in front by 4.5 lengths. Racing in second is now Presidential Blues. Racing in third, R.E. Andrew and SOS Pearl Vision on the move from the back of the pack and off the turn. They race down the stretch for the wire, and Lonnie Stokes with Star Collector has this one in hand. It's Star Collector just jogs this afternoon. It's Star Collector finishing second. Was SOS Pearl Vision. Freedom Isn't Free got up for the show. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 1. Parading back is the unofficial winner of race number 6. That's number 1, Star Collector. 6-year-old bay pacing stallion by Collector Road from the Quality Blue Chip Dam, Quality Star. Owned by Ellen Johnston of Newburgh. Trained by Ron Chamberlain. Driven to victory this afternoon by Lonnie Stokes. 1. Star Collector in 2:01 and 1 is your unofficial race winner. Gate is rolling for race 7 with KG West Escape, 4 Stars Jaws, Terrific Magoozer, OB Viking, Val Leader, Last Dance, Scotch Andy, Casimir In Your Face, and from the back tier, Skill Factor. 8 in line, 1 in behind for race 7. Here they come. Farah from the outside, Val Leader, and on the inside, going out for that early lead is 4 Stars Jaws. In between horses, OB Viking now takes over second spot, and Val Leader racing now in third. KG West Escape looks at it from fourth. Then Terrific Magoozer in fifth. On the outside, racing in sixth, that's Last Dance, followed by Skill Factor. As they race on past the opening quarter, Scotch Andy, and the early trailer is Casimir In Your Face. They were past the opening quarter in 29 and 3. And out in front now the new leader, that is 4 Stars Jaws with Stephen Trites. Racing in second is OB Viking. Racing in a third is Val Leader. On the outside, Last Dance looks at it from fourth. Then KG West Escape in fifth. They race down the lane and on past the half-mile station with 4 Stars Jaws in 59 and 2. Racing in second on the inside, OB Viking, in on the outside. Last Dance is on the move. Following that live cover, there goes a Skill Factor. Then Val Leader is trapped in fifth on the inside. On the outside, there goes Scotch Andy on the move from sixth. Followed down the backstretch by KG West Escape and Casimir In Your Face, and the trailer is Terrific Magoozer. Past the 3/4 in 1:29 and 1. It's 4 Stars Jaws with a lead of a length and 3/4. Racing in the second is Last OB Viking, and racing now in the third on the outside. There goes Val Leader to challenge. It is 4 Stars Jaws with the lead. Val Leader on the outside. 4 Stars Jaws is strong in deep stretch. It's 4 Stars Jaws to win it. Val Leader finishing second. OB Viking will be 3. Time for the mile, 1:58 and 4. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race 7. That's number 2, 4 Stars Jaws, a 10-year-old bay pacing gelding by Cam's Card Chalk. From the Justin Passing Dam, Alice in Wonderland. Owned and trained by Bernard Charlton of St. John, driven to victory this afternoon by Stephen Trites. 2, 4 Stars Jaws in 1:58.4, your unofficial race winner. And for 4 Stars Jaws, his second victory of 2010. The gate is rolling for race 8 with Losetown, Artistry, Northwind Molly, Magnetic Benka, Buster Blue Chip, Membership, Eloquent Desire, Melody's Cookie Boy, one trailer, number 9, $1 Million Down. A field of 9 behind the gate. Here they come. Here, off and pacing from the middle of the track, Magnetic Benka and Buster Blue Chip are leaving out. Buster Blue Chip now leading it by a head. Magnetic Benka racing in second. Looking at it from third is Losetown and Artistry following in fourth. Racing in fifth, $1 Million Down. Then comes Northwind Molly, Membership. Racing in eighth is Eloquent Desire, and your early trailer is Melody's Cookie Boy. They race on past that opening mile quarter in 29.4. Out in front with the lead, that is Buster Blue Chip. Magnetic Benka right there in second. Racing in third is Losetown. Artistry following in fourth. To the outside from fifth. Here comes $1 Million Down. And following that cover is Eloquent Desire. Northwind Molly in seventh. Then comes Membership. And the trailer is Melody's Cookie Boy. They race on past the half-mile station in 59.4. And Buster Blue Chip with Todd Trites leads it by a length and a half. Racing in second is Magnetic Benka. On the move from third, $1 Million Down. Following that cover is Eloquent Desire in fourth. Racing in fifth, Losetown. Fifth, sixth on the inside, Artistry. Then Membership following third over in seventh. Then comes Northwind Molly and Melody's Cookie Boy past the 3/4 mile station in 1:30 flat, and Buster Blue Chip still has it by 3 parts of a length. $1 Million Down racing in second, and Magnetic Benka is getting asked for more from third. They have 1/8 of a mile left to go, and off the turn is Buster Blue Chip. $1 Million Down is full of pace on the outside, and here comes Magnetic Benka. $1 Million Down in the middle of the track. It's $1 Million Down to win it. Finishing second was Buster Blue Chip. Magnetic Benka got up for the show. Time for the mile, 1:59.1. Turning now with his second winner on the program is Steve Mason, this time with number 9, $1 Million Down, the 5-year-old bay pacing gelding by $1 Million Cam from the No Nuke Stam Godiva, Hanover. Owned by Downey Stables of St. John, trained and driven to Steve Mason. To his fourth consecutive victory, comes the last quarter in 29.1. The mile this afternoon, 1:59.1 for $9 Million Down. The gate is rolling for race 9 with Secret Fantasy, Dusty Lane Buster, Admiral Bull, Tarbest Drummond, I Wish, Lot of Speed, Provoke Me, Mag AM, one trailer, number 9, BioLink. A field of 9 behind the gate. Here they come. They're Thereof, from the middle of the track, Admiral Bull is leaving out for that early lead. So is Secret Fantasy from the inside. Dusty Lane Buster comes away in third. Racing up to be fourth is Lot of Speed. Racing in fifth, BioLink. Then Tarbest Drummond is looking at it from sixth. Racing in seventh, I Wish. Then comes Mag AM, and at the back of the pack early, that is Provoke Me, and I Wish has gone to a break. They race on past that opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. Out in front with the lead, Scott Hubbard and Secret Fantasy. They lead it by a length and 3/4. Racing in second is Admiral Bull. Dusty Lane Buster looks at it from third. Then on the outside, up on the move, racing now in fourth is BioLink. Lot of Speed looking at it from fifth. Then as they race down the lane for the half is a Tarbest Drummond in sixth as they make their way on past the half-mile station in 1:01.1. They battle on front with a Secret Fantasy with that lead. Driving up to be second is Dusty Lane Buster. Admiral Bull gets the good trip in the third. Racing fourth on the outside, that is a BioLink from sixth, now fifth on the outside and on the move. There goes Tarbest Drummond, now second. Now is the new leader. Gilles Barrio with Tarbest Drummond takes this field on past the 3/4 in 1:31.4. Secret Fantasy now racing in second. Admiral Bull in third. Racing in fourth, Dusty Lane Buster. And Lot of Speed looks at it from fifth. They have an eighth of a mile left to go, and the Tarbest Drummond, the first-time starter, is leading it by 5 open lengths here in St. John. Tarbest Drummond and Gilles Barrio at the wire, all alone to win it. Tarbest Drummond. It's close for place and show between Secret Fantasy and Admiral Bull. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 4/5. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race number 9. That's number 4, Tarbest Drummond. A 4-year-old bay pacing mare by Clown's Tears from the Big Towner Dam Tarport Hannah. Owned by La Ferme Drummond Incorporée of Saint-Hugues, Quebec. Trained by Serge Otis, driven to victory this afternoon. To her second consecutive victory here in St. John by Gilles Barrio. For Tarbest Drummond in 2 minutes, 4/5, your unofficial race winner. Gate is rolling for race 10 with RR's Wanderer, Scott Hubbard, Trisha's Beauty, Sam Hodgen, Dusty Lane Eli, Ed Harvey, Vic Victor, Lonnie Stokes, Slim and Sleek, Gilles Barrio, Kara's All-American, Mark Haig, Elm Grove Camrose, Mike Downey, Perfect Trick with Steve Mahar, and Armbro Comet with Gordy Hennessy. 8 in line, 1 in behind. Here they come. Fair off and racing from the outside is going Perfect Trick out for that early lead. On the inside, Dusty Lane Eli comes away with the early lead, and racing now in the second is Vic Victor. Perfect Trick is parked out third on the outside. Racing in fourth, Kara's All-American. Racing in fifth, that is Armbro Comet. And looking at it from sixth is Slim and Sleek. They race on past the opening quarter-mile station in 28.4. Racing now in the sixth position, that is Slim and Sleek, followed round the turn by Trisha's Beauty. Then comes Elm Grove Camrose, and your early trailer is RR's Wanderer. They race off the turn and down the lane for the half-mile station. Vic Victor with the Lonnie Stokes leads this field by a length and 3/4. Kara's All-American on the outside in second. 58.4 past the half. Dusty Lane Eli now looks at it from third. Slim and Sleek is following that live cover, is racing second over in fourth. Racing in fifth, that is Perfect Trick. Then comes Trisha's Beauty, Armbro Comet. Elm Grove Camrose, and far back is RR's Wanderer. Down the backstretch, they race for the 3/4 mile mark, and Victor Stokes going to work past the 3/4 in 1:28 and 3. It's Victor tipping 3 wide. There goes Slim and Sleek. Now second, now challenging for that lead. Carazal American is third in between horses, and Trisha's Beauty going to the outside. They race off the turn and down the stretch for home. Slim and Sleek is the new leader. Victor on the inside. Slim and Sleek in deep stretch. It's Slim and Sleek to win it. Finishing second, Victor. It's close for show between Perfect Trick and Trisha's Beauty. Time for the mile, 1:58 and 3. Returning now with his second winner on the program is Gilles Barrio, this time with number 4, Slim and Sleek. A 5-year-old bay pacing mare by Cammy Bess from the Baumrickles Dam Starlight and Velvet. Owned by Maurice Salin of Memram Cook, trained by Rosaire Barrio, driven to victory by Gilles Barrio. 4, Slim and Sleek, in her first start of 2010, wins it this afternoon, 1:58 and 3. Gate is rolling for race 11 with Maho Bay, Tim John, Valid Appeal, I Got a Rocket, Ryan's Fancy, Electric Sun, Pitbull Hanover, Power Pro, One Trailer 9, KG Duke. A field of 9 behind the gate. Here they come. Farah from the outside, going out for that early lead. Valid Appeal, and from the inside, protecting rail position, there goes Maho Bay. Ryan's Fancy coming away in third. KG Duke looks at it from fourth early. On the outside, Tim John is racing in fifth, and I Got a Rocket trails in sixth. Racing in seven is Armbro Comet, then Electric Sun, and as they make their way on past the opening quarter, Pitbull Hanover, and the early trailer is Power Pro. The opening quarter was in 29 and 3. On the front end, leading it by a head, that is Maho Bay. On the outside, challenging now for that lead is Valid Appeal. KG Duke looking at it from fourth, and now in third, as they make their way down the lane, is Ryan's Fancy. They make their way on past the half-mile station in 59 and 4. Out in front with that lead is Maho Bay. Valid Appeal racing in second. Ryan's Fancy still there in third. KG Duke to the outside from fourth. Then I Got a Rocket in fifth. Electric Sun looks at it from sixth. Then Pitbull Hanover, Power Pro, and after the break, Tim John trails. Down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile mark, and Maho Bay with Lonnie Stokes past the 3/4 in 1:29 and 3. It's Maho Bay. On the outside, a challenge. Here comes a KG Duke with Rick Armstrong. They battle around that turn, and Ryan's Fancy looking for racing room from third. They have an eighth of a mile left to go. On the inside, Maho Bay, KG Duke on the outside. Maho Bay and KG Duke inches forward. Maho Bay battling back, but it's going to be KG Duke to win it. Maho Bay finishing second. I Got a Rocket got up for the show. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 2/5. Attention on the backstretch, Mitch Downey. Please call the judges. Mitch Downey, please call the judges. And now returning, ladies and gentlemen, is the unofficial winner of race number 11. That's number 9, KG Duke. A 5-year-old bay pacing gelding by Arts Place from the Western Hanover Dam, Right On. owned, trained, and driven by Rick Armstrong of Raceway. To victory this afternoon in 2 minutes and 2/5, KG Duke recording his second victory of 2010. 9, KG Duke, your unofficial race winner.